Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. We have a little bit of a situation in that this line should be full of coal right now. However, it is not. I did a little bit of work in between episodes. I ran an additional iron line and did some balancing, added another line of iron smelters, and I made this area right here just a little bit too big. So that stopped the coal flowing, and that has basically shut off power to the whole base. So we're going to get this taken care of a little bit. Let's see. I should have a bunch of wood that we can put in here. That's fine. I do want to get some coal in here just to get the power back up and running. Should be a very good use of the even distribution mod. And you guys are going to fill out that. Now, I changed this a little bit in that, I don't know, I like just having one chest to fill up, and instead of having two that can fill unevenly. I don't know, it just makes a lot more sense for me to make it that way. This coal is on the way down now, and our coal is running again on the line. All right, it feels good to have power again. Do we have any more miners in our inventory? No, we can make 6 more. Let's make 6 more. Oh, we have to make gears. Let's get that going, and I want to set up sort of an alarm system so that won't happen again, and it's extremely easy to do, and I don't think I did that in the Impractical Factorio series, which is something, well, I don't know, I guess this is a little bit practical. So I've seen people do alarm systems. They're really straightforward, really easy to do. I've seen them put them down here at the end of the coal line, so that whenever you're completely out of coal, the alarm goes off. I don't think I want to do that. I would like a little bit more of an advance warning than we're out of coal already. Once your coal is down there, it's too late, and your alarm really doesn't do anything for you, except for tell you that you're out of, you're going to be out of power in the next couple of seconds. So what I think I want to do is just instead set it up here. Set it here. We don't want to enable disable. We just want to read the belt contents, and we want that on a hold. That hooks up to a programmable speaker, which we will set to global playback, and we'll show an alert. And we want to say if the coal signal equals 0, we want to alarm. That's a good one right there. That's an I'm out of coal alarm. And we want to show a message, out of coal. Show icon on the map. All of this looks good. Let's just tone down the volume a little bit, I think. There we go. Nice and subtle. Nice, subtle, loud alarm that will go off as soon as we are out of coal. Let's just give it a test. Yeah, there's our alert. And I don't know if you can hear the sound, but I can. And it sounds like a good warning to me. And that'll give us, that means that as soon as this belt empties out to here, the alarm will go off. We still have all of this coal over here. And, if it catches back up for whatever reason, that alarm will go off. But it gives us plenty of time to get over here. We can finish doing whatever it is we're doing. There's no real huge hurry to get over there to fix it, but it does give us enough of an advance warning. Let's see, we made 6, right? So let's go ahead and get those up here. And, let's see. I'll just go ahead and take you up all the way. There we go. Additional coal on the lines should help a lot with power. And how are we doing on power right now? and we're doing all right. We'll probably need to revisit it here very soon. So yeah, in between episodes, I ran that additional iron line. We got this column here set up. We're a little bit starved on coal right now, but that'll get up and going soon. So we have two lines of iron coming down. And I ran some of these bus lines all the way down, and I'm using a mod. I don't know if you saw it earlier. It pops up here in the corner. It's called the belt brush, and I'd never used it before, although I've seen some people use it in their playthroughs, and it's extremely handy for things like this. You can see up in the upper left-hand corner, it says belt brush 1. We can, send down just one belt, like, we'd normally do. Or we can actually increase that and say, we're gonna do 3. And as I run down the bus, it's gonna throw 3 of them down instead of just the 1. And it's really, really good if you are a very long bus runner like myself. So yeah, anything, I mean, there's certain things that it is enabled for, and I may have been I may have been making that up, but I thought that I saw it pop up earlier for the miners. Let's just look at that, because if it does that, that would be really, really cool. Okay, no, it wasn't the miners. It must have been the power poles. Oh no, I mean, I guess I was running belt. But any type of item that you pick up that can be belt brushed, it will go ahead and pick that up. Like in this case, undergrounds. And whenever we're doing a thing like this with 3 of them going across, we can just run one of them and we'll get 3 for free. It's pretty cool little mod. I really, really like it. So yeah, we got, I also went through and laid down all this spaghetti here in the mall. All the yellow belt spaghetti, as it were. I had to do a couple of things. I researched circuit network because we need that for the controls of the chests. And I also researched red belt because we have a little tiny bit of belt braiding going on here, and we needed the red belts for it. And we can go and get the factories running for those as well. No reason why we can't. But all this stuff is up and primed and ready to go, and I want to get them all running in this episode. So we'll get right to that right after we roll the intro. All right, so we should just have to do this right here, and hopefully we'll see if I have everything hooked up right. We did these up here. I don't have an iron line coming down on the bus. We're gonna have to find a spot for that at some point. But for right now, I mean, that's concrete. That's a ways off, so we don't really have to worry about that right now. But everything else should be going here. I thought I would spare you laying out all this spaghetti. It was quite the task. However, I know that some of you like to see everything as it's made. It's kind of a compromise. I figured I would set up the factories and lay out inserters and things like that. If you are really looking forward to the belt spaghetti, and not the inserters, I do apologize. It's hard to please everybody. All right, and I should have things like power poles and stuff like that. Let's just go ahead and get that all set up here. Let's see, we're gonna need one here. And that's going to have to stretch down here because we need a copper wire plant right here. Go and get that going. That is mostly used for like circuit wire and stuff like that. We don't have a big need for that. But we can go ahead and get it going. I have not transitioned over to green science yet. Do we need this? No, we don't. Well, let's just leave it out then. I haven't transitioned over to green science in the auto research mod yet. I will get to that soon. The reason why is that it's not getting the quality of life research stuff. It doesn't detect that. It just completely ignores it. So I thought I would go and just at least until we get that done, we'll have to hold off on that. All right, is that getting all that stuff running? It is. You guys, okay, we need the inserters for you. So there, and that should take care of all of our belt manufacturing. Looks good. Probably don't need these guys yet, but might as well go ahead and build them. Let's see, there's filter inserters, fast inserters, regular inserters, and long-handed inserters. We're gonna need all of those. It's gonna take them a while to get everything going for them. They take up a lot of the resources. And until belts get somewhat buffered, they are going to suck up most of the gears that we are producing. But I think that gives us a start on the inserters as well as the belt. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get things like pipe and miners and these, and we got a bigger rock in the way. Assembling machines. Great. One thing I wish this game did a little bit better was keep the blueprints of the power line layout, because you get these weird like little diagonals that come in as they just randomly try to hook to each other. Look at this over here. This is a mess. Absolute mess. I don't even know what you're connecting to. Are you connecting to him? Yeah. Let's. I don't know if this is overly picky, but just the lines, they just don't look neat, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the way that happens. I wish you could, and the reason why it bothers me so much is every time I set up this mall, I have to do this. It doesn't remember the way that the lines are hooked up as part of the blueprint, so it just, every time you plunk it down and place it again, it just makes a big giant mess. See, now what are you doing over here? You need to hook into that guy, and that was my piece of copper wire. If you don't know that, you can rerun your power lines just using regular plain old copper wire, the same way you do with like your logistic wires, and it works out pretty well. See, yeah, like why are you running? Who are you connecting to? Connecting to this guy down here. I think I'm okay with that. I want to take out that one. That's fine. All right, we're not going to spend too much time doing that. I feel like I don't like looking at it. All right, so there's power poles. Let's see, assemblers, those pipes. Okay, let's get you guys hooked up. Miners to, I don't think that's right. I think that's left over from, when I redid the mall. Ooh, that's gotta be in the blueprint too. That's unfortunate. And I don't want to place these assemblers. The assemblers that are kind of blank, these are the ones that we don't have the technology to make whatever it is that they're making. And if we place them, I believe they lose their stuff. Okay, so yeah, these were all blank, but now that we've created them, they are now all filled in. Let's go and grab them. Might as well. Don't know that we're going to be using circuits nearly as much as we were in the Impractical Factorio series. Couple of reasons for that. One of them is I mean, we need circuits over here for the mall, but some of the crazier circuit setups, I don't know. I kind of want to save every little bit of performance that we can, because I do want to make this one bigger. At least that's the plan for now. We'll see how it works out in the future, but it's definitely something I'm interested in doing. With a Factorio base, it's been a while since we've built big. Oh, lost that. Let's see, what is that? That's one of the logistic chests. We can't create those, so we'll have to replace the blueprint anyway. So no loss, no harm, no foul. Let's see, lights. Boy, we may not be using lights much either, now that I'm thinking about it. But we'll go ahead and make them. Might as well. Don't remember what that is. Oh, that's railroad track. We can't make railroad track yet. Okay, we need to probably rush to that, because I think with our stone situation, we may need to get there faster than not. Okay, there are steel chests. And let's see, over here, combat robots we haven't built yet. We can go ahead and start up walls, though. Radar, repair packs, and turrets. We're getting ready to make turrets for military science, but for now, I don't mind having them in 2 locations. That saves more turrets for military science, right? Guys all good? All right, and we got pipe and sticks over here. I guess we can go ahead and place them. We're not in anywhere close to getting... this is the nuclear section of the mall. Oops, dropped another one there. But only dropping 2 assembly machines is not bad. For me, at least. All right, so you're up there. Got this horrible mess of power poles everywhere. All right, and I think that is everything. We need an output chest on you. We probably want to go ahead and grab those radar as well as those turrets. And let's grab some repair packs as well. Nice to have. Lights. Wow, got 50 of them already. Excellent. Even though we have a lighting mod, we can go ahead and set up our lights. It's more for environment and ambiance than it is for anything functional. I found that as I play these series on YouTube, I start to get a bit more thoughtful about how I lay out my factory. I'm not making any works of art, by far, not even close. But I don't know. I do like to put a little bit of thought into it, aesthetics, just a little bit. Things like these unruly power poles. All right, and not as far as we want to take the lights. We have 7 left. Boy, those things make fast. Up that. Up that. Let's see, I guess just there to there. That works. Oh, look at all this crossing here. Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot better. A lot better. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but it looks a lot better. Let's see, you are hooked over there for some reason. Why don't you hook in that line? All right, I'm good. I can sleep at night with the factory wires in the mall looking like that. All right, well, there is our mall up and running, and that is a big, huge first step. That means the era of handcrafting things is almost done. Science is being researched down here, right? Boy, I guess that's just a big one. I feel like we've been researching that for a while now. All right, so there's our mall. I think we need to up our gear production a little bit. So let's do that real quick. Let's take it out to 8. All right, and I don't remember, is it 8 that can pull out a whole yellow belt and produce a yellow belt of, well, let's just see. Okay, so yeah, it's 2 belts for 1 belt out, and as far as the speed goes, that is looking pretty good. All right, we got our basic mining speed done, and auto research is completely disabled now because we do not have, that is all of our red research basically. So let's go ahead and turn on the green. And with the green on, we will go ahead and get the green science research now. It looks like military 2 is going to hit really quick. Is this the one that gives us the military science packs? It sure is. So we probably want to look into doing that in the next episode. And, yeah. Input priority. That should be output priority. That is why that's not working. That should be output priority left. I was looking at that and wondering why that full belt wasn't going, because it should, and boy, it seems like all of these are messed up. That's what we needed to do. That's why things were looking funky. All right, glad I noticed that now, rather than copying that mistake all through the entire factory, entire bus. That's looking a lot better. And how are you guys doing? Are you keeping up? Yeah. Okay, so that'll help out getting some additional gears out on the line. Will help the mall buffer up just a little bit quicker. We could probably do something with you to help even out those lines a little bit. Just kind of a little temp fix. Let's go do that. Let's put a splitter right here. And that'll help distribute that a little bit more evenly on those lines. All right, well, I think I'm going to go wrap up this episode right here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I think what I want to do in the next episode is, boy, this area down here is completely undefended. And we are getting some attacks, so I want to pay a little bit more, you know, do a little bit more with defense, get some perimeters set up. Because right now, we do have some defense up, but it's really kind of meh. All right, we'll get on that in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.